National Grid is a very large, dynamic company at the center of an exciting industry. We do primarily gas and electric service for customers across our service territory from Rhode Island to New York to Massachusetts. But the scope and scale of that service is extraordinary. It's energy efficiency work, it's new gas services for customers. And so that dynamic environment is a tremendous place to come and learn and grow as an employee. We have a graduate development program which offers a tremendous opportunity for folks to come into National Grid and begin to build a base of experience and start a career here.
The thing with National Grid is there's a lot of different opportunities, and if you start in the graduate development program, you start with hands-on training.
You have access to everything. You're not only focusing on one thing, you don't jump into your role and then just do that forever. You actually have an opportunity to do a whole bunch of things.
In the GDP, you get exposure to the entire company, basically. So you can go anywhere within National Grid.
You're not just going to work for a company and sitting in a cube and learning just that job. You're learning about how your job interacts with other parts of the business. We actually put together lines that the linesman would normally put together. So the 3 phases you see going down the street, we got to put together one of those with the transformer on the pole, and we got to operate breakers, we got to operate switches with a hot stick. It was great.
When I was in college, I always expected myself to be an engineer, sitting in the cubicle doing design work, and now I'm doing some of that work, doing the tracking and progress and all that of projects, but at the same time I'm also going out in the field and I'm actually being a manager of anywhere from 50 to 55 field workers who are actually going out and installing the pipe.
Since it's such a big business, I was expecting nobody to know anybody. No, it's actually the complete opposite. When I walk by them, it's a hi, how are you, want to grab lunch, cup of coffee, like anything. It's very friendly, it's very small, it's very warming.
Senior leadership here at the company is great. As soon as I came in, they kind of welcomed me in, open arms. I got to talk to them, sit down, kind of like pick their brain a little bit.
We focused a lot on our business strategy, Elevate 2015, and one of them was stewardship, and that really resonated with me because I like to give back. We volunteered at Greenfest in Boston, Massachusetts.
Bringing energy conservation back to the public. We're trying to help them save energy, bring information to them, so bring them aware that how much energy they can save by doing mass audits. It was great. We see a lot of people, a lot of interaction, and we get to hand out them gifts, and they was always coming by our booth to ask us questions. So it was really exciting, and it was a really great day.
The energy industry right now is experiencing a confluence of issues and challenges that it's facing into. On one hand, we have our aging infrastructure across the nation. Much of it is in need of improvement, modernization, repair. At the same time, though, we have growing population and we have increasing demands on that same infrastructure. And so it's not just solving the same problem that we might have been trying to solve a few decades ago. It's actually modernizing and solving new problems that are on our horizon.
We have an opportunity to get our hands right in the thick of renewable energy and developing the bridge between the technology and the customer.
The energy industry is going to change more in the next 10 years than it's changed in the last 100. I've spent 28 years in this industry. It's a great place to build your career.
Working at National Grid is, I found, to be a great company to work for. They really do take care of their employees.
This is way more fun than I thought it would be.
This is what I aspired to be when I was an engineer. This is what I wanted.
I encourage students to apply for the graduate development program at National Grid. These students are our future. They're the best and the brightest. We want you to consider National Grid for your career.